Good morning and welcome to Billy's Travels French Connection Part 2. Excuse me a minute. Right, this one's dealing with campsites, washing machines, foods and bits and pieces like that. Like I said, we'll have to do it in two halves. Supermarkets, obviously much the same as here. Lidl, Aldi, Carrefours, things like that, much the same. I found the beer a bit strong, to be honest. I couldn't find anything less than 5. It was all like 8% and all that. I wish I took a load of Carling with me, but that's a personal preference, of course. We went to Normandy, and I love the cider. You get it in 750cl bottles with a pop cork. Really nice stuff. But that's me. I did take some Guinness as well in case I bumped into any of my Irish friends, of course. Washing machines. We managed okay with washing machines. You generally find them in supermarkets. We found one in Faraz in a supermarket. It's €12 for a wash, which includes your powders and conditioner, and €3 for dryers. But of course, it's quite warm for drying stuff out there. Right, campsites. For us, this little jobby was a must. It's a camping car park card, and you can get these before you go. The idea is you load them up with euros, and the sites or airs and sites are all over the place. You swipe the barrier and you go in. If you are wild camping, there are facilities at these places to empty your toilet, water, and take on board fresh water for €6. So if you intend to stay the night, swipe your card. That €6 is included in the night stop, and they're generally about €14, 14, 12, 13, €15 around that part. Now there are campsites as well. We used one in Faraz. Now the one in Faraz, we booked in advance. You can book 48 hours in advance because a lot of these places get very busy. You go on an app on your phone, and it shows on the app how many spaces are at the particular campsite or airs and how many are available at that particular time. That's a refresh button, so you can refresh it and find out just about exactly how many spaces there are. The one in Faraz, there's 102 spaces, and most of the time, with the kids being off, it was full. So I booked in advance. If you book in advance, which you can do, it doesn't come off this card. It comes off the card that you load this with. I use Revolut. I put euros on my Revolut, load it onto this card, hey presto. But if you book in advance, it takes it off your Revolut card and pays for it. Doesn't come off this card. When you do an airs, it comes off this card and it tells you on your app exactly how much you've got on. Worth its weight in gold. We use 99% of these places. They're pretty good. We use one in the centre of Le Mans. We use one in Caen to us. We used Lyon-sur-Mer. There's only 10 spaces at Lyon-sur-Mer. We were lucky enough, and that's right in the town centre. A lovely little spot is that as well. But you can book 48 hours in advance on these places. Beware of close. Not so much in these. We found that when we went to Utah Beach, they like to park close up to you. If you're leaving a little space, they'll be in there. But I'm always try to be friendly with neighbours, whether they're French, German, Dutch, or Flemish, or whatever. Just be friendly with everybody. You're on holiday, why not? You know, don't be in a rush. Have time to talk to people. We endless sat out on a night with our neighbours and had a beer and a chat. You know, I was talking for us. I was talking a couple of nights. I sat